handle.
You want answers.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Check this out. So Ellen says, at what point did you get shot? That was actually a great question. Because you have just now, Stephen, once on two different shows, twice total, has confirmed the hallway was quiet. He confirmed that he was in the hallway with Jesus, who was hiding, playing hide and seek.
Right.
And the hallway was quiet.
Now, I'm going to go back 1 second.
Yes.
If Jesus was hiding, okay, I'm just saying from a firefighter's point of view,
Yes.
that I would imagine there's a lot of practical jokers in those Mandalay Bays type of thing.
Yeah,
with
sure.
security guards
Right.
and the engineers.
You're not saying firefighters and police officers and
you
security guards are...
You know that the engineer, I'm going to get him this time. He's going to walk down.
Sure.
As soon as he comes in here, I'm going to go, whoo! You know?
Yeah, sure.
So
that's what it sounds like, doesn't it?
That's what it sounds like a game right now.
Okay, sounds like a game right now.
Right.
So Ellen actually says a great question. I don't know if she even realized she asked, but this actually was a great question.
Yeah.
So, Jesus, at what point did you get shot? I mean, we've just heard that you were playing hide and seek basically with the engineer. We've confirmed that the engineer and you were in a quiet hallway.
Right.
So, and I don't think she caught that. At what point did you get shot? Is what she says. Jesus says, as the door, which is the hallway door, he was sitting on the barricade, okay? So he goes back to the barricade, right?
Right.
Who knows if he's a smoker? We think he's sitting on the barricade. That's just what Brian and I think because it's the only thing that makes sense. Right. He's listening to some drilling going on, not really thinking much about it. And he says he's already called somebody else to look at the door because he doesn't have the keys. And he goes, well, as that door, and he points to the hallway door, right? So he was sitting in the barricade in a little foyer area, and he's coming back out into the hallway.
To the hallway.
Because he's already gone in that door, right? Into the foyer.
Right.
Now he's coming out of the foyer, okay?
Right.
And he says, as that door, and he points to it, is closing, and it's so heavy, it will slam. That's a statement.
Right. So then at what point did you get shot? What happens here?
As that door is closing and it's so heavy, it'll slam.
I'm walking down this way, and he's walking towards the elevators. Down the hallway, away from Paddock's room is where he was pointing. Then he stops his finger about 2.5 rooms down, right? And then he goes, and then he runs his finger directly back, and he's not talking at this point. Because he's like, I was walking down this way. Then he brings his finger back. All right, that dead time means something.
Oh, my God.
Okay, right. And so then he points to the map, and he says that brings his finger back to the hallway door that he was just talking about, next to Paddock's room, points to the door. He actually goes like this to the door, right, on the map, and he says, and that's what I believe, that's what caught the shooter's attention.
It'll slam. I'm walking down this way, and I believe that's what caught the shooter's attention.
Okay, let me go through that again. So he comes out of the door. He says, Ellen says, so at what point did you get shot? I'm like, yes, Ellen, that's a great question. Because I'm dying to know because I've been listening to all of this stuff. No. So he says, okay. Oh yeah,
He's just saying the door. He's lost in his scenario.
he's staying with. Have
The
you ever
story.
remember? Yeah, he's trying to remember the script,
That's all it is.
and he's got it memorized, or he thought he had it memorized. But when you memorize a script and you forget, you go back to what you remember,
Right.
and you got to kind of, and then it plays out, right? Then you can
Right.
remember because one sentence triggers another sentence.
Yeah.
But man, you ask him like back and forth, you're lost, right?
So when he says he's got to shut this heavy door, first of all, he didn't mention the door going in
No.
the foyer.
No.
Man, he didn't mention it at all.
No, because it was heavy going in, I'm sure.
And now he's got to shut it. It's going to make noise. Okay.
Right.
So
He says, this is his words. As that door, points to the hallway door, is closing, and it's so heavy it will slam. I'm walking down this hallway, and that's what I believe, that's what caught the shooter's attention.
the door slamming.
Right.
Maybe.
Well, we don't know.
Makes zero sense.
No. So
That is the worst story in the world.